statement, it's the new trend, having fun. It's the celebrity that's doing it, so you would do it again. It's just enjoying the company, and the teenager should do it. Well, for me, I strongly disagree with it. How can you say if it's a new trend, it's okay for you? How about if your children will indulge in this kind of practices? Would you agree? And then, what? Having fun? Don't you know that having sex without marriage is not having fun? It's a sin, so you must not do it.
Yeah.
And the celebrity are doing it. If they will kill a person, would you kill also a person because they are doing it? It's not right. Enjoying? How would you enjoy if your conscience is saying to you that it's not good to have sex with someone you are not married with? And teenager, you can see a lot of teenage mom nowadays, they're not yet ready to become a parents, but they are already parents because of this premarital sex. So I don't agree with you in all of this. Because that's why we have so many diseases nowadays that are transferable by sex, because many of us, many of the people around us nowadays are doing it. And it's not good. It's a sin. You know, marriage is a gift that had given God to
Okay,
us.
continue with the defending your team. Why you are not in favor of it? Okay, go.
We are an anti-premarital sex because for one thing, we believe that it's a gift of God that has given to a married couple, and it should be
Married.
It should be practiced by a married couple alone. And as a woman, for me, my pureness and my virginity is my
Wow.
best gift for my husband. So I'm not ashamed if anyone over here will. He always teases me that I'm a virgin, even though I'm a 29. I'm proud of it.
Oh,
Well.
I have a virginity test.
And as we all know, a lot of sexually transmitted diseases nowadays are very rampant. Why? Because of this premarital sex. We're like an animal. When we can see this hiding place, you do it. So it's not a good practice. It's like it is as if we're not different from the animal. We are higher from them. We are made God alike, so we must act like one. We don't do the expectation of others, but we should do what are the best for us and what we think is right.
30 seconds. Yes.
So premarital sex for me is a big no-no first, because I respect myself, and if you respect yourself, you must do the thing that other people will respect you. Having premarital sex with someone, I think, will listen my respect to myself and the respect of other people for me.
Wow, very good. What is that? Next, doctor, go. What particular statement that you don't agree?
You said that having sex in the other people or other men, if you use contraceptives like condoms, you can use pills, and you cannot be pregnant if you use that thing. You can be safe for being a teenage mom at that moment. But you said that it's a sin to God. What if you like that guy, or you're so in love in that guy? Would you be a virgin for a long time? If you
Yes!
You have the right to remain silent. Go teacher.
and that's what you said that. And what that you said that you have a sin. Let me put that in that way, that you are so in love in that guy, and that you're totally giving up your virginity.
Okay, yes. Continue. Defend your team.
Okay, we are pro premarital sex because a lot of people in the world practicing it, and many personalities in our country or in the other countries, they practice it. And why we can't practice it in our country? a girl is or a woman is virgin. The main reason to that is if a woman can give a child or kid to her coming husband. If we put in that way that you get married and you haven't a child and
1 minute more.
and your husband have it to the other woman, would you be like it or
Continue.
and what would be your reaction if your husband search it to the other woman because you cannot give it to him?
30 seconds.
And for me, it's okay. It's a big yes if
Yes. Why? Come on, you've got to believe what you're saying.
it's a big yes because it's not a big deal that you are virgin up to this point.
Okay, then. I mean, rebut.
I strongly disagree with your statement. If you like a guy, then you should go with him and have sex with him. What is this?
Yes.
As what our first person stated a while ago, we are a human and we are dominion from other animals. So if we go to the guy that we like, then we should sex with him. That's not right because we are created by God. Then we should respect ourselves.
30 seconds.
Also, using contraceptives. Is it okay with you that you use contraceptives? For us, it is not okay because it is also involving premarital sex. Then in our group, we are anti-premarital sex because we don't like that kind of thing.
Defend your team. Go.
We are anti-premarital sex because
Get ready.
premarital sex, we all know that it is very common or very known today. That's why there's so many young women who pregnated in their young age. That is why also there are children who had an incomplete family because they are not ready facing the responsibility they made. That is why there are also children or young people who committed that kind of thing because they are not in the right path. They are doing that kind of thing that against God.
1 minute more. Yes.
For us, we are anti in premarital sex because we all know that this is the best gift we have give to our husband someday if we became married. Still have time. And also, if we prevent that premarital sex, we can avoid transmitted diseases.
30 seconds.
So that is why we must do not do it in order to prevent that kind of diseases, in order to prevent in order to not commit a sin to God.
Okay, rebut her. Go.
I would like to say a statement for this young lady here. Sex is not just only sex. It's not just like that. You know what? We are talking this very, very crucial topic today. But what as we can see, what is really the problem is for what is a man and a woman that has a brain if they don't use it, or they don't give themselves a chance to evaluate themselves about sex life. Nowadays, the the government has a purpose, the education has a purpose to educate the young people, or even the adults, or even the teenagers. Love is just like a sex also, if you only knew. You see, there is a scenario. There is a scenario when when a man and a woman has a relationship, and this man is not being accepted by the parents of this woman, then you can see that the woman will have this. The woman has this full blast of loving.
Alright, time is up. Defend your team. Go.
We are in favor of premarital sex, because premarital sex
Because
because premarital sex nowadays is very rampant. So we would like
what's in your pocket, remove it. Yes.
like to educate young people. We would like to avoid certain problems. We would like to express the feeling. We would also like to
Okay, 1 minute more.
um,
Continue.
to avoid certain diseases. That is why way back then, years ago, when our parents, when the older ones uh, uh, got very conservative to their young ones, they always say it's not good,
30 seconds.
and it's not allowed by God. It is a sin, but it's all up to you on how to deal with it, because sex is just not sex. Sex is also sacred.
Okay, yes. Disagree what he said, that sex is sacred.
I bet to disagree with the statement you have said that sex is just expressing your feelings. Sex is expressing your feelings because, just like what do you call this? When you love someone, when you're this stage of girlfriend and boyfriend, can you express your feelings to him without having sex? Is that good for you? And then, when you broke up, then you give yourself to that man. How could it be? How could it be? What respect you give to yourself and to the other man will be you will be having for our next relationship. How can you respect yourself, even God? How can you respect God if you do that? And beside, sex is like what would you call this? Sex. We must educate children. So that's what you call sex education.
Okay, defend your team. Go.
Premarital sex is a way of respecting yourself and respecting God. Sex is the greatest gift that has God given to a married couple. When married couple, as you can see that because of having this premarital sex, there are many young parents nowadays, and because of it, you are ending your life as being young. Teenage life will just pass by. You can never turn it back. And when you get pregnant for that very early age, you can never enjoy your life anymore. You will become a young parent, and how could you teach your child if you experience this very bad thing about this premarital sex? How can you teach your
1 minute
child?
more.
How can you teach your child? For example, this case when my mother will visit at the center, and then he used to see she used to see this very young women having this pregnancy. So when my mother told me that this very young lady will never enjoy their life anymore because of having child for that very young age, they will not. How can they
30 seconds.
how can they be more responsible with their child because of having this early pregnancy? And then having sex with someone which is having sex is to someone which is unconsciously giving yourself, is that the way of giving love? Is that the way of giving respect to yourself? Well, I think it's not. It's a big
Okay,
no.
time is up. Yes.
We're the blue team. And actually,
Disagree what she said first.
I disagree that respect God, respect yourself, young parents. Uh, Before that, and we have the contraceptives like condom, pills. That's why the government have the
Program.
program about uh, sex education. So the government have the purpose. So that's why the people has know how the purpose of that product. So so it's okay that you can use this product to have fun.
Okay, defend your team. Go.
So
You can use
premarital
your
sex.
notebook. It's okay. You can use your notebook. Yes.
Premarital sex is some of people rather